Hey, welcome to West Virginia Homesteading Nana. Sorry, but somehow my microphone didn't pick up. I guess I need to charge it. It was the first time trying to work with the microphone. But today we're making Valentine's candy. I had dipped my strawberries and my pine berries in chocolate. And now we're going to finish melting the white chocolate to drizzle over them. So we're stirring it to get all the clumps and bumps out of it. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that the microphone did not pick up. We're also doing pink chocolate melts, white chocolate melts, the chocolate melts, and eventually we will do some red chocolate melts. Yeah, you're just working with a new microphone, disappointed it didn't pick up. At least it's not showing it in this video here. It may eventually pick it up. So let's just see what we are doing here. I hope everyone is having a fantastic February. We are getting things ready for Valentine's Day for the grandkids. My 8-year-old granddaughter requested homemade chocolate covered strawberries on cupcakes and all the things. She wanted some heart-shaped chocolate chip cookies, but excuse me, that just didn't quite happen. At least not today. It may end up happening tomorrow, but we'll see. So we'll just go along with the video, and if you have any questions or comments, please post them below. Okay, so here you're going to be seeing where I'm going to show you how I'm dipping them with a skewer. That just kind of keeps your fingers from getting all nasty, and we were double dipping some of the chocolate into the white chocolate. Stirring it again to make sure that it's melting. Yeah. Years ago, I had taken cake decorating classes, and I haven't used my decorating skills for a long time. There, I was showing you that is I think it's a number 2 or a number 3 in the writing. So we are going to fill that pastry bag with white chocolate and squeeze it over the strawberries to help make a cute little design. So that's what I'm doing here. It helps if you put your pastry bag into a mason jar and then fold the top of the pastry bag down around your mason jar. I don't know why I didn't do that. I guess I just wasn't thinking today. I had been dealing with a pulled muscle in my back for, since Monday afternoon. So that may be why I had gone to the chiropractor yesterday. And then after the chiropractor, I went to the grocery store, which that video will be coming up if it's not already on my channel. We are continuing to try not to go to the grocery store. We're trying to go only once a month, and whatever I spend at the first of the month, I'm hoping will carry us through. However, I used quite a bit of eggs today when I'm baking, so we may have to get eggs eventually, especially since my daughter and son-in-law and 3 grandkids will be over Sunday in order to have breakfast with us. We will be laying my mother-in-law to rest on Saturday. We finally were able to get her ashes back from the mortuary and the death certificate and get everything in line that we need in order to go and do a graveside service with her. So, yeah, we'll be doing that on Saturday. We're celebrating Valentine's Day with our family. over the weekend while we will have all three of the grandkids. So I just try to make them little special treats. I did make up a box and give a box of treats to the UPS guy to take home to his 2-year-old son. So he was tickled. He said he might eat a few pieces of it before he gives it to his little boy. But anyway, I sent that home. I've got boxes made up for some of the neighbors and the neighbor kids. I've made them up a couple boxes. I had given them treats at Christmas. So, and here I'm just showing you how I cut the tip off of the bag in order to make like ruffles and other designs on the strawberries. I should have done it to the cupcakes, but I didn't do it. I just now thought about that. I should have done it to that. It's been a glorious 65 degrees here today. When I'm doing this voiceover, it is 65 degrees and it is 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah. I just had a really good time baking today. I wish I could have got more done, but my back started giving me trouble. And we're just decorating away here. I did have an awful load of dishes to do afterwards, but it's worth it in the long run. I usually make up treat trays and send them to my daughter's work. I didn't do that this time. Man, I'm sleepy. I'll probably be an early bedtime for me tonight. Tomorrow I've got to clean the house, get some starts up potted. I did get my order from Bootstrap Farmer today. I got 80 additional pots in the 5-inch along with 10 inserts to hold the pots together. Then I got just some inserts for my 3-inch pots. That will help hold them, I hope. Here we're just finishing up the strawberries. Apparently I got some on my finger because I licked my finger. I shouldn't have done that, but it's just for family, and I'm not sick or anything, so we're good. We're putting just some little finishing touches around some of the strawberries that had a berry peeking out. So now I'm showing you what it looks like. I did put the initials of my grandkids, each one of them on one so I can make their boxes. Now we've got our cupcakes that need to be finished. So here we are going to mix up our cupcake batter and put them into the cupcake papers, which are Valentine Day papers that I picked up. I think I show them here at some point, but I don't know. Yeah, they say Happy Valentine's Day. What do you know? That wasn't backwards. So we're just going to stir those up with the whisk. And just takes a few minutes, and I get a measuring cup out to pour, to scoop in the cake mix and pour it into the cupcake liners. So that's what we'll be doing here next. I was listening to some music too. I like to listen to music when I work or cook or bake, or I'll listen to a podcast or an audiobook. But most of the time it's music. The Hubs is working late. He's got a project at work he's been working on, so therefore he is working late tonight. There I am taking a 1/3 cup scoop, and we are just scooping that into the cupcake liners. I enjoy baking. Where I'm a type 2 diabetic, I can't really eat everything that I cook. But I can share it with my loved ones and my neighbors. So I've got boxes galore set up around my kitchen. But there are the finished strawberries. There's the initials. So we got a W, an R, and a B. That's what the initials of our babies are. So I don't know what I'm really talking to you about right there. I have no clue. There we are melting, it looks like maybe the red candies. Yep, that's the red candies we are melting. Yeah, I usually don't edit or do voiceovers, but where the microphone did not pick up, I'm having to do a voiceover. But I rarely edit my videos. I would like to do a question and answer video for you all. So, if there's anything you want to ask me, put it in the comments and I will get that video together. I have already gotten a couple of questions, and I'm just kind of waiting till I get a couple more. So here we are putting the so-called googly eyes onto my ladybugs, which are Oreo cookies, and then we will dip them in the red icing. And then we will make, melt the chocolate and make brown dots on them for the spots on the back of the ladybug. The shirt I'm wearing is a really old shirt, because I knew I'd be making candies today, and I always get stuff on me when I'm baking. Even if I'm wearing an apron, I still get stuff on me. I do have several aprons. Here we are. We're going to take the red candy off the stove because it's now nice and melted. And we are going to dip our Oreos in them. And that will kind of make a ladybug. You'll have your black for the body and then the red for the shell. I didn't do very many of those simply for the fact I'm not a huge Oreo fan, and I want to do some different, like cookies and cream in the Ninja Creamy. So, but here we are. We're going to dip all those. We've already got all the eyes on them. I talk with my hands a lot. It's just a habit. And I do want to talk, I will eventually be doing a video on Ozempic. How it does help with diabetes and getting your numbers and stuff under control. So look for that coming up probably in the next month or so. But that's what I want to get going on. But the first thing we needed to do was to get these treats made for the kiddos. So now I'm going to bring you in closer and show you what they look like before we put the chocolate on them to make the dots. So now we're putting the red candies back over there, and we're going to get the chocolate melting again. And this chocolate melted really fast this time. It is chocolate almond bark was what the chocolate was. It wasn't straight just chocolate wafers. I'm sorry about the audio. I really am. Here I'm showing you how we're going to do strawberry cake cookies, because that was the next thing. And we will bake the cookies, and then we'll dip half of them. I just did some different things with them. Didn't get to half the rest, well, didn't get to hardly any of the recipes that I picked out. So we may have to do those another day. I wanted to do the, red velvet whoopie pies. I didn't get to those. I think time just got away from me today. I had chocolate all over me. At one point, I had it halfway up my arm. I do like my kitchen after we redone it. I mean, before I hardly had any counter space. Now I've got tons. Well, not tons, but I have about double what I had. So here we're taking a toothpick. We are dipping it in the chocolate, and we are just dotting the red. The red wasn't all the way set up at this point, but we went ahead and finished it anyway. Because if not, the chocolate would have gotten hard again. So we just went ahead and finished doing the ladybugs. If the bread had been set up, it would have worked out better. I mean, it kind of smeared when it went in there, but it still looks cute. As you can see, I've got an open concept. My kitchen and family room run together. As you can see, right there's the mic. I don't know what I did wrong. I'll have to read it and see. But I did something majorly wrong. I don't know if it had a button that I should have turned on or what. But I didn't do it. As I am doing the voiceover to this, I have actually got a new video that is uploading right now. Well, it's old content that I did back in probably around the middle of January, but I'm just now getting around to getting all these videos put together and uploaded. Just a lot went on in January. And there's the ladybug. Aren't those cute? There's some of the strawberries that are finished. The cupcakes that were done. And thanks for watching. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your week.